I was born in Toronto. My dad was an artist and my mom was I think, psychology student. But I was raised in New York with my parents. When I was 10, we were hit by a drunk driver and my parents died. And I'm the only survivor of the car accident. I was raised by my aunt and uncle. And after film school, when I graduated, I moved to Vancouver. I went and I was working in a corporate office where I met my children's father. We were together for 4 years. Now I'm a single parent. He never showed up to court even. He never met the second child until almost 2 years. Sorry. My situation was really dire. Like, I was literally going to be homeless with 2 children. Like, my stuff was all packed and I put everything into storage. And I literally was calling 311 every day to see if there were beds available in shelters at that point.
Typically, we see individuals and families coming to us who are either homeless or at the brink of homelessness. So, for example, there are 5 people living in a 1-bedroom apartment, or there may be individuals who are literally sleeping on the streets. And so when we meet them, they are immediately restored with a sense of hope because they know that we can help them. We can provide them either with adequate housing or rent subsidy. Poverty is very much a problem in our Jewish community, and it is affecting individuals and families in a rapid pace as we see rents become more and more unaffordable and individuals' income levels not keeping up with the pace of the increase in rents.
I'm single income as a single mom and not getting child support, so how do you make that work? Even double income families have a hard time and struggling in the city. I mean, rent keeps going up and the places don't get better. So the whole building is a lot of cigarette smokers, but I got lucky enough that my neighbor is a pot smoker and the marijuana smell stinks up my kid's room every day. I mean, this is my room. So I have one kid who's very artistic and loves to draw, and he's sitting at the dining room table or kitchen table or whatever you want, the table, and drawing, and it's literally in my room. I swear, I feel like I'm like the story of Passover because everything is hung up temporarily with tacks. This picture, which I had made for my kids, Sam and Judah, tack. That suitcase has been packed like that since I lost my home because we just moved so much that I just literally keep things packed in boxes because, like I said, I never know when I'm going to have to move again. I haven't had stable housing, secure stable housing, since I moved out of my childhood home after my parents died. Pretty crazy raising kids like that. Judaism is a huge part of our life, and this is his Seder that he made for Pesach. Judah did. This is Judah's little Torah that he made. He gets me to read him this book every day. Is it Shabbat yet? And it has pictures of all the kids in his class. It's a definite focus in my life. I mean, everything about the way, my strength of making it through all these hardships, definitely I can rely on my Jewish upbringing for that. And I thank God every day for that.
To see these individuals come into our office and to be able to share with them that we have a project that matches their needs, and not only matches their needs but also matches their affordability, because that is the key concern for them. Is when they come and sit with us and we talk about all these new projects, they all see these numbers facing them, and then to be able to say to them, oh, the rent is only going to be 30% of your income. It's like being able to give somebody a gift that they can never repay you back for.
So my dream situation would be for me and my children to have a nice, calm, clean home in a safe neighborhood where there's a sense of community and The one thing about the Dayson residences, which is really exciting for us, is the Jewish culture surrounding it. It's really important for me to raise my children that way, so definitely that's going to be a really amazing thing for us.
It's giving people hope, giving them that sense of dignity, giving them a sense of pride in their home living as well, so that they can be engaging in activities, welcoming Jewish families perhaps into their homes for the first time ever, and being proud to do so while having neighbors that are perhaps also experiencing or have experienced similar things in their life, and having that bond with those neighbors, and then creating a safe place for their children to interact with other children, and for them to have a trusted neighbor to go to is, I think, one of the most incredible successes that we've had.
In the search for homes, sometimes you go to these orientations and they show you what it's like. They don't say that you're getting one or approved, or even then they do all the other financials and they're like, oh, sorry, or oh, you're not married, or whatever, or oh, you have 2 children, sorry, we can't rent to you. As I'm sitting there, the wheels are turning and I'm realizing that we are actually going to be moving there. And I was like so excited. I remember telling my kids how excited I was for them, because I have literally been telling them that they deserve so much more. When I told my son that we were going to be moving to a house, that we had been approved for a house, he started drawing houses. House. I'm not making this up. There's every other picture in here. If it's not from school, it's a house. I'm excited to have a bedroom door. I haven't had that in 4 years. I'm so excited to have Shabbos candles in every window as I walk down the path, I'm so excited to see what it's really going to be like to have Judaism as a normal thing, instead of being the only mezuzah in a 20-block radius. Thank you so much, honestly. It's a life changer, it really is.